the hate army
Big
troll.
ups to Hate Army.
Bro.
Hate Army.
Shout
that
out
guy.
to
Hate Army.
Hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
Hate
out to
Army.
Hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out
Shout
for
out to
hate.
Hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out for
Shout
hate.
out for hate.
I mean, the only other thing of note, I mean, we were out all day. We had so much we had to do because, again, we hadn't been out in many weeks. So when we go out together to do these things, we're usually doing a ridiculous amount of stuff all in a short period of time. Also, the good news is that it was a cooler day. Now it's fall weather now, so it wasn't like we were overheated or whatever. We actually ate out. We went to a restaurant that's a boiling seafood restaurant. Now, to clarify, boiling seafood can be incredibly expensive. We didn't get the things that's incredibly expensive. Like, for example, I wouldn't even want it. You know how you get, like, snow crab legs and stuff? For me, when I eat, okay, I want to eat, and I want to enjoy my food without making an insane amount of mess and having an insane amount of work. Yesterday, when we went to this place, it was an exception. Because this place, if you order the boiling seafood, they bring it out to you in this broth or whatever, and you get a bib, and you get gloves, and you got to rip everything out and eat it, okay? But we didn't want to go crazy. Number one, we're not going to spend a lot of money. And number two, we just didn't want to have a lot of work. You know, a lot of people love crab. I think crab's delicious. I don't want to sit here for 2 hours getting meat out of crab legs, all right? So we both ordered shrimp. My wife had Cajun style boiled, and I had lemon pepper style boiled. And it's really cool. It comes with other things. It comes with like a little piece of corn on the cob and like a boiled potato. And the potato, you would think, oh, it's just a boiled potato. That's not going to be good. It's amazing. It just breaks apart like soft, and you can put it into the broth and eat it. It tastes absolutely delicious. So we actually shared. We shared shrimp. I had a few of her Cajun. She had a few of my lemon pepper. It was a really good dinner and messy as shit, but that's why you do it at the restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly why you do it there. Try eating that at home. Your whole house is a mess. But you eat it at the restaurant, they purposefully set it up. They even have a giant tablecloth made of paper, disposable paper, that they cover your table. They give you gloves, a bib, you know, those wet wipes for your face, a million napkins, like unlimited napkins at the table. So that way, it's their problem. You eat, it's their mess to clean up when you're done. And it wasn't that bad either. Like, half a pound of shrimp was like $10-11, something like that. So it was actually not an expensive dinner, but it was filling, and it was, by the way, way more healthy than, say, getting fried food or anything with cheese and oil. It was boiled seafood, and it was delicious. We had a great dinner. So that's what we did. Yeah. So that was pretty much our day out. You know, we came home, and I think we watched, some guy was playing Starfield. We watched someone play Starfield for an hour or two. You know, nothing too major. We did watch the new documentary by June the King. His latest documentary was about Boogie. Now, I know about Boogie from previously having seen some videos about his past when he used to make those Francis videos and stuff like that. But I didn't know too much about the real Boogie or the modern Boogie or anything that had been going on with this guy. You know, I didn't even know the whole story about the full story about the guy who went to his house and harassed him, and then he did a warning shot, and then he got into trouble for it. I didn't even know the whole story of that, you know? So watching this documentary was fascinating, and very informative. And I'll be honest with you guys, it kind of made my eyes open to a lot of the ways that Boogie behaves, and or the ways that Boogie has behaved against me in the last year. You know, this is a guy that I had very little interaction with. The only interactions I really had with the guy were very, very positive interactions. And then he reached out to me about being on a podcast together. I said I would consider it. Yeah, let's talk about it. And then he, I guess, was the one who decided to go against it because he wanted to team up with Keemstar to do the podcast and make more money. And then he apparently, and I don't even know, because again, I don't follow these people on Twitter. I want no involvement. Apparently he's talked shit about me and stuff. I'm like, what shit could he even possibly talk about me? We've had nothing but just a few behind the scenes, very nice conversations about stuff. I don't know how he could even, like, we don't have enough interaction for him to even talk shit. It doesn't make sense. But apparently he did. Apparently he publicly talked shit about me. Good for him, right? What a nice guy. Only for all of that, I guess, to come back in his own face, because guess what? It is October 13th, 2023. Are you aware of any podcast that's come out from those guys yet? So, I mean, hey, I'm just saying, well, you know, the nice cordial conversations we were having, our show would have started months ago. Our show would have been very positive. Our show would have been constructive and meaningful to our audiences. It wouldn't have been a show just about making fun of each other and being stupid, calling each other lol cows and shit. You know, it would have been good. It would have been an actual nice, productive thing. And who knows what actually happened there. But, you know, who knows, right? I don't know, and I don't really care. I'm not involved with those guys. And, you know, as you guys know, I've fully removed myself from any involvement with drama. I'm done with it. I'm not going to have any involvement with any of these fucking people who are going to try to pull me into their vortex of drama and shit. I'm here to be here for you guys, right? So I'm happy because I'm watching this documentary with my wife, and we're like, wow, it seems like another bullet dodged, you know, because who would know what would have happened if you involve yourself with people like that. And this guy seems to be the kind of guy that always is going back and forth, flip-flopping between, I'll do this, then he does the opposite. Well, I'm going to do this, then he does the opposite. So who knows what would have happened, right? If I had actually involved myself with this guy in any kind of a capacity, right? So anyway, I'm happy with the way things worked out, quite frankly. I wish the guy the best, but man, watching that documentary, it's like, and all the shit, you know, it covers up to that now, I think. And just not gonna say nothing further than that. All right. So anyway, yeah, it was a good day off, I would say. Pretty much, we did a lot of fun stuff, a lot of busy stuff. I'm happy we got the costume, a good dinner, relaxing night. Everything worked out pretty good. So that is the Phil's Day Off segment. Woohoo! I'm sure you guys are very excited to hear all about that. All right.
Typically helps me more than anything.